Hello everyone, it's Dove again. I just had to show you this craziness here. We've had a huge ant problem this year, and all of my neighbors are having it, so it's not just here, but most of the ants have been showing up in the house. But we had a really bad rainstorm last night, and there's no insulation or anything under this door, and so the rain can kind of come through it. Plus I had the door open, and so it rained in all the way up to here, and so this is all really wet and everything. And I just walked out the door just now, and look what I found. Do you see that? Those are all ants. All of this. There's millions. Look at them. Millions. Okay, thousands. I don't know how many, but oh God, I don't even want to touch them. They're all out here too. Not so bad right here. In my mint. But look at them. Those are all ants. Crazy, I tell you. So, I think instead of the jam this time and the borax, I'm just going to use grits. And I just get regular Quaker grits. Make sure it's the GMO kind to poison them even further. And so I normally only have to do this like out in the beds and stuff. Like if I have ant problems in these barrels, I'll just dump some grits in there and it usually clears it up. But I guess I'm gonna do it here. Hopefully they'll take the bait. Hopefully it doesn't scare them off too much. So allegedly, they eat the grits and then they go and drink water and the grits expand in their stomach. Some people say it doesn't work, but I've done it several times and it always seems to work. So whatever. I have plenty of grits, they're cheap. And if this doesn't work, then I'll do my borax jam bait. But normally if I do this and I just leave them alone, you'll see the ants start carrying off the grits. Yep, they've already started. You see that? They're already grabbing them. Gross. Oh my God. What is with the ants this year? This is just craziness. You can tell there's a hill right here. I may pour some boiling water down the crack here because they like to push up here and make little ant hills. Yeah, they're already starting to grab some of them. Okay, well today is Wednesday. It's about 7 o'clock at night. So I will check back in tomorrow and show you guys what's happened. See you then. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you what my little ant situation looks like. It's been 24 hours. It's about 7:30 on Thursday, July 2nd, I believe. And it was actually all the ants had disbanded probably 2.5 hours after I put the grits down, but it was getting too late to be able to film. And then this morning when I got up, obviously the sun comes from that side, and so obviously there would be no ant activity. So I wanted to wait until the sun was on the back side of the garage again to show you. But yeah, pretty much 2.5 hours later last night, they had almost totally disbanded. There was still some that were straggling around and taking up the grits, but for the most part, they had eaten as many as they were going to eat, and they had taken them back to the colony. And so you can see now, all that is left is the grits that they didn't take. I put a lot down there, so they couldn't possibly eat them all. But there's no ants. About 9:30 last night, I looked, and I had enough light to see that most of the ants were gone. There's one. I don't know if you saw him, but yeah, it was too late to film because it was too dark. I just wanted to show you what happens when you put the grits out for the ants. They do take them. Hopefully you could see that in the last clip. They were carrying them off. And so, people who tell me this doesn't work, I tell them that maybe they should just try it, because I've done this several times over the past several years, and it seems to work almost every time. And I think the new ants that are crawling around, they're just coming in from other places. It wasn't part of that colony, because that colony is not here anymore. All right, talk to you later.